What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Flex Man back on the video today. We got Madden 27 official exclusive gameplay. We did the college exclusive gameplay. Well, we did multiple, like 2 videos of college. But we did a gameplay college one. Now this is Madden 27, man. Everything you know about me, everything you need to know about me is in the link down below. And my Twitch, TikTok, Instagram is in the link down below. My second channel to my YouTube, make sure you go subscribe, make sure you go follow all those social medias. I will appreciate that. But make sure you subscribe to here if you're watching from YouTube. Subscribe to the Twitch. For sure, I'm live right now. And I'm live on the top. What's good, Rich Money? Hold on, I'm reacting real quick. And yeah, man, so let's get into the video, bro.
Brand new Madden 27 gameplay. I was able to capture a ton of early footage, and I'm going to break down everything new you need to know about. This video is sponsored by EA, and I was on an earlier work in progress build. We're going to look at the tush push, dynamic weather, major defensive improvements.
Mother Eva's going to be using a tush push, crazy tush pushies.
In progress build. We're going to look at the tush push, dynamic weather, major defensive improvements, timing based catching, custom.
Oh, they got the timing catch. They got it in 20
tush push, dynamic weather, major defensive improvements, timing based catching, custom
college too,
adjustments, and much more. And we have to start with the tush push. It's officially in Madden 27, and you can access it through certain playbooks like the Eagles or the Bills push. It's officially in Madden
tush push. What the fuck? Everybody gonna be using that shit.
27, and you can access it through certain playbooks like the Eagles or the Bills, for example. Inside,
I like how college looking. Oh my god, I like how college looking. I like the I watched the Madden 27 trailer, so for me, I seen a little bit
of the goal line formation. The play features a new timing meter with the size of the green window changing based on the defensive look. It's not an automatic conversion though, as short yardage trench play has been significantly improved for all goal line situations. Hitting the green window simply gives you the best chance to pick up the first down. This meter is also used on regular QB sneaks as well, and again, it can change based on the defensive look. Try to time it in the green and you'll have a better chance for success. Woo. Now, while we're already in the snow, let's talk about Madden 27's new dynamic weather system. Rain and snow can start.
Hey, y'all like the snow games? I ain't lie, the snow games. Nixon 5. Nixon 6, bro.
Stop, intensify, or ease up at any point during a game, creating conditions that evolve in real time. You'll also notice snow realistically building up on the field and players, while footprints, cuts, and tackles leave visible marks in the surface. As the game progresses, conditions can improve or worsen, meaning that a game that starts clear could look completely different by halftime.
Look at the snow, y'all. The snow look real. Oh my god, that shit look hard.
Here how we're later in the game, and you'll see that the snow isn't falling nearly as hard, and conditions are overall better, with it being much easier to see than it was earlier in the game. And hey, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on, because I've got a lot more exclusive footage for Madden 27 coming, and you're not going to want to miss out. Home field advantage is returning in Madden 27 with a bigger focus on authentic NFL road game challenges. Instead of the more extreme college football stadium poll system, Madden will feature realistic factors like crowd noise, weather, altitude, and stadium-specific advantages. Players can experience communication issues, crowd pressure, some subtle camera shaking, and a live decibel meter, which is going to be noticeably louder in cities like Kansas City, Seattle, and New Orleans, for example. EA says that the effects are designed to feel impactful without becoming too over the top. The features aim primarily at franchise and simulation players who want road games to feel more unique throughout a season.
I don't understand the red cards.
Think of cards in football as the opposite to your Sapphire Reserve card. They penalize, this rewards.
My bad for the ad, bro. My bad for the ad, y'all. What the freak? What the fuck going on? What the heck, nigga? I just seen 7 on that motherfucker. Yo, make sure we tap the live, share the live. I will appreciate that. Imano. You don't got to. I'm just, you feel me? I just had to say it, you feel me? Because that shit keep popping up on my screen.
Now let's lock in and talk about some defense, because it's the biggest improvement that the gameplay has seen. Let's take a regular mesh concept play here. Notice we're going against zone defense, and we can throw it underneath easily. But this year it's easier to mitigate things.
Monday night, They're like a Monday night type of scoreboard.
Things like that. We're going to hold the left trigger or L2 button, which is our new global coverage adjustment system. We can back up the defense, press them, shade them, route commit, all by holding this button and flicking the stick. But on the D-pad, we have new options for different conservative and aggressive style coverages. So I can tell my defense to play aggressive here, and I want you to watch how they're going to clamp down on all of those shorter routes, and they're not available for us to throw anymore. But if I'm expecting more intermediate throws, I can hold down that left trigger or L2 button, and I can pick conservative or even ultra conservative if I want them to drop deeper back. Notice now how we're dropping further back, and Caleb Downs is getting the easy interception because I told the defense to play more conservative and drift further back. So you can now adjust how aggressive or conservative your zone defense reacts, so you can take away some of those popular things that people may spam over and over.
It was good.
Here's another quick look at aggressive coverage. Notice how we are clamping down on these underneath routes, and the zones are just overall going to be smarter this year, and they're going to look for work in their area. This example I'm about to show you, again, we're using our left trigger, and we're going to go into a more conservative adjustment, and I want you to notice how they are more in the intermediate areas of the field, and they are locking up the passing lanes. Along with all of these new defensive changes comes some great new coaching adjustments as well, which gives us much more control over how the defense behaves. New settings let you manage defender aggression, which balances energy conservation against pass rush effectiveness, while a gap integrity adjustment allows you to prioritize discipline or gamble for those bigger plays. Cornerbacks can now be aligned with custom depth and width settings, letting you press every snap if that's what you choose, or position them at different yardage depths. You can also line them up tight or wide based on specific matchups. Now, as we toggle over to the coverage strategy, we have the zone behavior settings for aggressiveness and conservative that can be applied pre-play rather than adjusted on the field like I just showed you a few clips earlier. But one of the biggest additions is plaster logic, which lets you control how aggressively defenders react when a play breaks down.
The custom adjustments. I've seen that they got the custom adjustments and stuff.
Encounter people who scramble and try to constantly win when the play breaks down. So you can keep these things on default, but if you're playing someone that scrambles every play, you might want to put them on more aggressive, even the timing to aggressive, which means that these zone defenders will attach on and play man when the play starts to break down. So let's go right into an example here. Notice how I'm scrambling out, and I want you to notice how the backside defender is going to attach onto the receiver and make the passing lanes much tougher. That is what plaster logic does, and I'm not going to say this will be perfect every time, but this gives us a lot more control over stopping people that like to scramble around and have the play break down. Notice how backside defenders will attach onto the receivers a lot quicker now. And that's not all, because we also have a roll coverage adjustment, which allows us to automatically shift coverage towards a team's top receiving threat, to the pass strength, to specific receivers, and more. And it doesn't stop there, because Madden 27 is also adding several real NFL coverage checks designed to better defend formations like bunch, trips, stacks, and isolated receivers, and I know some of these have given a ton of us trouble for years. Available in Cover 3 match, quarters, palms, and Cover 6, these checks allow defenders to automatically adjust to certain route concepts, bracket key threats, handle vertical routes more effectively, while options like Zone It can disable matching altogether and play traditional zone coverage. Now let's talk about custom adjustments, one of the biggest gameplay changes Madden has ever introduced. With a single button press, you can now have access to preset adjustments.
I want to get Madden. I want to get Madden in college on a what's it called? The 151. I want to get the deluxe so I could get them 7 days early. Like,
that can completely transform a play. For example, here I can turn this standard passing play into a mesh with just 2 button clicks instead of manually hot routing the receivers.
I don't know. I know obviously a lot of people like Madden more, but I don't know. I'm ready for college football. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for college football more than Madden. I'm gonna keep it all but now.
LB or L1 button, and that pulls up my custom.
I just feel like college football gonna be good, bro. Like, I don't know.
Adjustments. Now these here are default, but you can also customize 10 of your own on each side of the ball, which I'll get to in a minute. Right here's another example. I'm in verticals, and with just 2 button clicks, pressing LB or L1 and then selecting the comebacks option, I can turn the play into a series of comebacks and hitches. Now that
wait, hold on. Who's gonna be open here? I don't know, because he's gonna roll out. Okay.
One, and then selecting the comebacks option, I can turn the play into a series of comebacks and hitches. Now that's scratching the surface because we have these default options, but the real game changer is that you can create up to 10 custom adjustments for both offense and defense in your settings menu. You can customize routes, pass protections, blocking aggressiveness, and much more on offense, then bring those adjustments into any game where they'll automatically adapt to whichever formation you're running. Now looking at it here on defense, we press LB or L1, and we also have a bunch of standard default adjustments like the ability to fake pressure, send a heavy blitz, play a screen, and more. For example, right here, selecting play inside run will automatically pinch and crash your defensive line with just 2 simple button clicks. If you're facing a mobile quarterback like right here, you can simply defensive line with just 2 simple button clicks. If you're facing a mobile quarterback like right here, you can simply select play QB scramble with 2 button clicks, which automatically puts contains and a spy on the field. What used to require multiple button presses and stick movements can now be done with just 2 simple clicks. And when you combine this with your own custom presets, you'll have instant answers for almost any situations on both sides without having to frantically make adjustments before the snap.
Y'all tripping. Could y'all hear me?
If you can't tell by now, a major focus this year was making adjustments faster and easier both before the snap and on the field. And the new quick adjust system continues that trend. Here I'm in cover 3 and I want to put a defender into a spy. By pressing Y or triangle, it pulls up my quick adjustments, and now every single defender gets an icon above their head, allowing you to make this adjustment in 3 clicks.
My bad, but was I muted when I was talking? Because I said something, but I forgot what I said.
Instead of 4 like previous games. Here, for example, I'm in the ever so popular mid blitz, but I want to turn the right side of the field into a cover 2. With this new system, I simply press Y or triangle, and I can assign the cornerback and safety to their new responsibilities in 6 clicks instead of the 8 that it would have took before. The defensive line and linebacker adjustments have also been streamlined. They're now accessed by flicking the right stick left or right, and then selecting the assignment you want. The result is a much smoother adjustment process that keeps your thumbs on the sticks and lets you manage changes faster than ever before. Moving on to one of the other biggest gameplay additions for Madden 27, it's timing-based catching, a system designed to give players more control over catch outcomes.
Mother F is going to get used to that for sure.
This is an optional setting.
Oh, it's an optional. Okay, good. I might try it, but making it optional is good.
For those wanting more user control. So if you don't want to worry about timing catches, you can simply turn this off. After throwing the ball, you simply hold your desired catch type, which could be aggressive, possession, or rack, and a timing meter begins to fill. Your goal is to release the button as close to the green window as possible. Ideally, you let it go right before the ball reaches your receiver's hands. The meter features 3 outcomes. You can get slightly early, perfect, or late. If you get the yellow slightly early window, this functions the same as Madden's regular ratings-based catch system, meaning ratings still matter if you don't hit the perfect timing. You still can catch a lot of these passes. The green window, however, will reward player skill and can be affected by factors like difficulty level, coverage, catch type, and overall catch difficulty. Ratings still play a major role. Attributes like spectacular catch and catch in traffic can help preserve a receiver's timing window in difficult situations, while tighter coverage and tougher catches make the window much smaller. Elite defenders or double coverage can shrink and sometimes remove the green window entirely, while big hits can still jar a green catch loose. The goal isn't to replace the ratings, but just to add an additional layer of user control, which will give us more ownership over the catch outcome. And this also works for defense. If you time a user pick perfectly, you're not going to have to worry about those drops anymore. The new jostle system makes man coverage more physical and rewards defenders with strong coverage skills, not just elite speed. During routes, defensive backs can engage receivers in ratings-based battles, where winning can disrupt timing and slow down route development. The goal isn't to eliminate the speed advantages, but to give technical sound corners a better chance against faster receivers. You'll notice a lot more hand fighting and things like that this year as well.
Guy on a 49er now.
Well, as a result, man coverage, press coverage, and leverage all become more important, creating more realistic wide receiver and DB matchups. You'll also notice that defenders will try harder to stay attached and really fight back towards the ball to break up passes. A couple of other notable additions include the new check and release hot route. By selecting it from the hot route menu, running backs and tight ends can now chip pass rushers before releasing into their route, helping in pass protection while also creating delayed route concepts that can be really effective against zone coverage. So no matter what type of route your halfback or tight end is in, you can now just put them into a delay, which is really going to make offense a lot more creative. Madden 27 also is introducing the new tackle stick. Now, the hit stick and cut stick controls will remain unchanged with up and down flicks on the right stick as normal, but we can now also perform lunge and wrap tackles by flicking the stick left or right, just giving us more tackle options with ease.
Okay, cool.
Here's another really cool thing. Madden 27 has finally expanded coach mode, allowing us to call plays and let the CPU execute them. You can customize how much control you keep over the quarterback and snapping the ball. You can even limit your ability to call in adjustments after 15 seconds on the play clock like a real coach. And you can designate anybody to be the primary read for your QB before the snap. But one of the coolest additions here is the coach perspective camera, which lets you watch the game from the sideline or the booth like a real coach or coordinator, which, by the way, we finally also have real coordinators in the game as well, which is a nice touch. And to further support this mode and offline players in general, EA has also improved CPU AI across the board with more realistic ball carrier behavior, smarter quarterback decision making, less robo QB play, and full access to the same offensive.
Because y'all know what's coming out in November. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that shit. Y'all know what's coming out in November, bro.
And defensive adjustments available to the human players. And hey, while you're here, I also did a breakdown just like this for the new College Football 27 gameplay. So if you want to check that out, you can click this video right here on the screen.
W. Eric Mayweather, man.
I got one challenge for you. Try Whisper Flow once. One time. And I promise you'll understand why I haven't...
Oh, we might do this one. But alright, man, if you know, make sure to like, subscribe. Madden look like it's gonna be good, but we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Obviously, we gonna see what college football first, and then we gonna see what Madden after. But if you just make sure to like, subscribe, man. It's your boy Flex Money, and I'm out. Peace. Hey, Landing.